usually,
usually, usually,
usually,
你就直接念的可以。
usually,
对，就是这样。
usually,
usually,
是要点日的感觉。usually，
usually,
对。
usually, 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 usually,
有点有一点
usually,
usually, usually,
对，
usually, usually,
usually,
不是 usually 哦，是 usually， 有点卷的感觉，只会感冒那个 usually，
usually,
对。
usually,
usually, usually, usually, usually, usually, usually,
usually,
we, usually, usually, eat, black, 它又坏掉了。usually, usually,
eat, usually,
usually, usually, usually, usually, usually, usually,
usually,
usually,
eat,
eat,
breakfast,
breakfast,
first,
breakfast,
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 不是 black， 它
breakfast,
breakfast,
breakfast, break,
breakfast,
break, breakfast, breakfast, breakfast.
breakfast,
Breakfast, breakfast, breakfast, breakfast, breakfast,
breakfast,
breakfast, breakfast, breakfast,
breakfast,
breakfast,
breakfast,
breakfast, breakfast, breakfast, the usually, 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 usually，usually，usually，usually, usually, 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 usually. Usually, 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 usually.
breakfast,
Breakfast. Fast. Breakfast. 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 Breakfast.
breakfast, breakfast,
Breakfast. 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 Usually. 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 Bad. 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 Bad.
bed,
Bad. 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 Bad.
There are some pizzas in the fridge.
There are some pizza.
Pizzas.
The pizzas. There are some pizzas.
Pizzas.
Pizzas in the
Fridge.
fridge.
The fridge.
There are some pizzas in the fridge.
There are some pizzas in the fridge.
There are some pizzas in the fridge. Pizzas.
There.
There are some pizzas is in the French.
Fridge.
French.
Fridge. Fridge.
breakfast,
Breakfast. Breakfast. Breakfast.
Breakfast.
For.
Breakfast.
For.
它 A 是发2的音啊。
For.
Breakfast.
breakfast,
Breakfast.
不是 black. Break.
Break.
对
Break.
breakfast.
Breakfast.
对
Breakfast. Breakfast. breakfast,
这个可小声一点。
breakfast, 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 breakfast,
breakfast, breakfast, breakfast,
breakfast,
breakfast,
fast, fast,
breakfast,
breakfast, breakfast, first, breakfast,
breakfast, breakfast,
breakfast,
breakfast,
breakfast, fast, breakfast,
breakfast,
breakfast, breakfast, usually, there are some pizzas in the vent.
Fridge.
Fridge. The fridge.
Fridge. Fridge.
Fridge. Fridge. FRIDGE. Fridge. Fridge.
fridge,
Fridge. 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 Fridge.
fridge,
Fridge. 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 Fridge.
fridge,
Fridge.
fridge,
Fridge.
fridge,
Fridge.
fridge,
Fridge. There are some pizza.
Some. Are. There.
There are
There.
there are 有一些披萨 in the 在冰箱有一些披萨，在冰箱里有一些披萨。
I want to buy a new bed.
I want buy bed.
I want to buy a new bed.
I want
I want to buy a new bed.
to buy a new bag. I want to buy a new bag.
I want to buy a new bed.
I want to buy a new bag.
I want to buy a new bed. I want to buy a new bed.
I want to buy a new bag. I want to buy a buy buy buy. I want to buy a new bed. Bed 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 bed.
There is a coffee table in the room.
在办公室桌子上 In the room， 在房间里的办公。There is a coffee table in the room. Room.
Room.
Room. Room. Room.
room,
Room. The o room. The o room. 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 There is a coffee table in the room. 在房间里有一张桌子。
Coffee.
Coffee
Table. Coffee.
table 茶几哦，茶几
Coffee.
coffee table coffee table 茶几，在厨房里有一张茶几。Coffee table.
Table. Coffee.
Coffee table. Coffee table. Table. 咖啡桌，茶几。
coffee table,
Coffee table. There is a coffee table in the room. There is a coffee table in the room.
In the fridge.
In the fridge. In the fridge. In the fridge. In the fridge. In the fridge.
A coffee table.
A coffee table. T-A-B-L-E. Table.
Dad, do we have apples?
Dad, do we have apples? Do we have apples? Apples? Dad,
Dad, do we have apples?
do we have apples? Dad, do we have apples? Dad, do we have apples?
Apples.
Apples. Do we have apples? Do we have apples? Yes. There are some apples on the table. 在桌子上有一些苹果。Yes， 在桌子上。Yes, there are some apple on the table. What would you like to drink? There is some milk.
Bread. Milk.
What would you like? What do you like to drink? There is some milk in the
Fridge.
Fridge. Fridge. R-I-T-G-E. Fridge.
Fridge.
Fridge. Fridge. Fridge. Fridge. Fridge. Fridge. Fridge. Fridge. Fridge. Fridge. Fridge. Fridge.
Do we have pizzas?
Do we have pizzas? Pizzas. Do we have pizzas? Do we have pizzas?
Do we have pizzas?
Do we have pizzas? Pizzas. Z.
Do we have pizzas?
Pizzas. Z. Pizzas. Pizzas. Z. Do we have pizzas? No, I have two. Yes. Two pizza. Yes. Do we? Yes. There are two pizzas in the French. 怎么这么难念
Fridge.
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 Fridge. Fridge. G-E-G. Free. 不是 M 吗？不是 Fridge.
Fridge.
Fridge. Fridge. There are many 很多什么 books 吗 house in my 什么东西 book many there are many books in the
Bedroom.
bedroom.
There are many books
in your bedroom. In your bedroom. There are many books in your bedroom. There are many books in your bedroom.
2 coffee tables.
2 coffee tables. 2 coffee tables. 2 coffee tables. 2 coffee tables. Coffee. Coffee.
We usually eat breakfast in the kitchen.
We usually we usually eat breakfast in the cake. We usually breakfast. Usually. We usually eat breakfast in the cake. We usually
Usually.
good. 还有问题。We usually eat. We usually eat breakfast in the key 忘了。
I want to buy a new bed.
I want buy a new bag.
I want to buy a new bed.
Bed. I want to buy. 我想买一个新床。Bed. I want to buy a new bed. I want to buy a new bag.
We usually eat breakfast in the kitchen.
We usually eat breakfast in the kitchen.
Kitchen.
We usually eat breakfast in the kitchen. We usually eat breakfast in the kitchen. Breakfast in the kitchen.
I want to buy a new bed.
I want to buy a new bed. I want to buy a new bed.
We usually eat breakfast in the kitchen.
We usually eat breakfast in the kitchen. Breakfast. We eat breakfast. We usually eat breakfast. Kitchen. We usually eat breakfast in the kitchen.
We usually eat breakfast in the kitchen.
We usually eat breakfast in the kitchen. In the kitchen. Usually eat breakfast. We usually eat breakfast in the kitchen. We usually eat breakfast. We usually eat breakfast in the kitchen. Kitchen. Usually breakfast.
We usually eat breakfast in the kitchen.